The 2024 MLB All-Star break has come and gone, which provides us with a perfect benchmark to take a step back and reflect on one of the most dominant displays of pitching to begin a career in baseball history. 11 starts, 6 wins, 0 losses, a 1.9 ERA, 89 strikeouts, the first rookie pitcher to start in an All-Star game in 29 years, the list goes on. At just 22 years old, Paul Skenes was drafted as one of the best pitching prospects ever, and now halfway through his rookie season, he has been every bit as advertised and then some. So the question is, where does Skenes' electric arrival to the big leagues rank amongst the best of all time? Using his 11-game sample size, let's find out. These are the top 5 best starts to a career by pitchers in baseball history.
Play clock at 5. Scored 4 goals. 3! A 2-home run and 1!
Kicking off the list at number 5, we have Dontrelle Willis. Just 3 years removed from being the 223rd overall pick in the 2000 MLB draft, D-Train and his famously unorthodox windup made his major league debut for the Florida Marlins as a 21-year-old in 2003, and he absolutely carved in his first 11 starts. He went 8-1 with a 2.19 ERA while racking up 68 strikeouts in 72 innings pitched and allowing just 3 homers. Willis would go on to become an All-Star that season, but similarly to another guy in this list, his immediate breakout was sadly close to the peak of his career. As a second-place Cy Young finish just 2 seasons later was the only other time in his career he pitched anywhere near how he did when he debuted. Moving us on to number 4, we have Dwight Gooden. Now, if this was a list of the best first 2 seasons of pitching, nobody comes even close to Gooden's 1984-85 campaigns with the Mets. Gooden posted the most strikeouts ever by a rookie with 276 and finished second in Cy Young voting, only to follow it up by winning the Cy Young and pitching Triple Crown while posting a 1.53 ERA in his sophomore season. However, given our sample size here is just his first 11 starts, he regresses back just a bit to number 4 on the list. As a 19-year-old, he began his career going 4-3 with 4 no decisions, posted a 2.88 ERA, led the league in strikeouts with 87, and allowed just 1 home run. The third best start to a career belongs to Mark Fidrych in his 1976 rookie season with the Detroit Tigers. Drafted in the 10th round of the 1974 draft, the 21-year-old Fidrych, otherwise known as the Bird, was the biggest spectacle in all of baseball amidst his debut season. Going 9-2 and posting an insane 1.79 ERA with 42 strikeouts in his first 11 starts, not only was Fidrych nearly untouchable, he was an absolute workhorse. He pitched complete games in 9 of those 11 starts, while allowing 1 run or less in 5 of those games. The Bird went on to become just the second rookie starting pitcher in an All-Star game that season and finished second in Cy Young voting. Unfortunately, however, his decline was even more extreme than that of Dontrelle Willis's, as this would sadly end up being the height of Fidrych's career. An injury the following season derailed him completely and eventually forced him into retirement just 5 years after he broke onto the scene. Claiming the second best start to an MLB pitching career is where we find Paul Skenes and his 2024 campaign thus far. I read the numbers once, but let's read them again. 6 wins, 0 losses, 5 no decisions with a 1.9 ERA. His 89 strikeouts across 11 starts averages out to 8.09 a game, which leads all of baseball. He's the only player in baseball history to have multiple games with 6+ innings pitched and no hits allowed as a rookie. His All-Star start was just the 5th by a rookie pitcher ever, and his 11 appearances is the least in MLB history amongst all All-Star starters. There's no hiding it, Paul Skenes is in fact the real deal. But although it feels impossible to outdo the tear he's begun his career on, there is one man who started off even better. The very best start to a major league career by a pitcher, Fernando Valenzuela. Debuting as a starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers in 1981, the 20-year-old Valenzuela was simply unhittable to begin his career. 4 of his first 5 starts as a pro were complete game shutouts. Each of the first 8 starts of his career were all complete games actually, and all wins, leaving him with a jaw-dropping 0.5 ERA entering his 9th game. El Toro came back down to earth ever so slightly, but still wound up sitting at 8-2 with a 1.89 ERA and 79 strikeouts after his first 11 starts. He then became the second youngest pitcher to start an All-Star game, capping off the best possible start to a career by a pitcher and arguably any player in baseball history. And the best part, Fernando Mania continued on throughout the entire season. He became the first and only rookie pitcher to ever win a Cy Young and led the Dodgers all the way to a World Series victory. So there you have it, the elite company that Paul Skenes has joined thanks to his flame-throwing debut season so far. Did I get the list right, or is there something you would change? Let me know in the comments below. As always, my name's Levi Smith, and that's my top 5.